Thanks, Justin, for coming in clutch with that comment. Beans. I don't got any water. 1 second. Be right back. I'm gonna go get some water from like the bathroom. Headphones back in. How's my audio balance? Is it good? Hopefully. It is snowing like fucking crazy outside right now. God damn. It is it is like, what is this? The 12th of November. Nut. Thank you. Ah, man. Part of me is tempted to just kind of go out walking because man, I haven't gone walking in the snow in a very long time, but at the same time, I don't want to disrupt. But, I know it's snowing. Yeah, let me see if I can give you an idea what it's like outside right now. Probably, hold on. Let me set that down real quick. You know what, let me make a duplicate of this. There we go. Beans. Could you fucking select the goddamn thing, please? Properties. Where is it now? Transform. Hit the screen. Yeah, good. Camera adjust. This was in the span of 30 minutes. For just about. We're supposed to get like 2 to 3 inches. We might get more. Yeah, I'm sure you do. You know where I live. Come get me. Also, I haven't finished the house yet. I'm slowly putting tile up, as you can see. Room. Got a bunch of fucking mess down here. It's command strips and like a shoe that I haven't been putting up. We're going to Roscoe's. What? Go to Roscoe's? You always talk shit about Roscoe's. What the fuck changed? Let me rename that. Let me rename that to... Do that, and let me put the... Hey, Crystal Cloud, how's it going? There. Let me put the alert box, like, right there in the corner or something like that. It is nice to be able to stream after a while. I hung out with some friends last night because I was fucking miserable. Like, just seasonal depression hit like a truck, and just like not hanging out with anyone, with just fucking doing like all this shit. Like, this is all I did. Just house repair and fucking maintenance and just everything is what I've been doing. I'm just like, fuck, I'm so tired of it. I don't want it anymore. By the way, I'm sporting the trash earphones. I found these in a trash, literally. At work, they were just thrown away. They just... Like, these are dollar store earphones. Everything sounds like it's coming through a microwave. It is awful. These are not good These are not good headphones. Back. Do you need me to bring you a backup headset? I do have these. I use these for mixing. These, however, are spent. These were the ones I bought probably close to a year ago. They've gone through, like, the rain and shit, like, a whole bunch of times, and they won't even turn on anymore. I don't know if, but, like, the button is, like, fucked up somehow. Like, you'll just, like, press it in as hard as you can, and it won't work. You have to, like, fidget with it or try to, what's it now? You just gotta, like, finagle it. You gotta find that one spot that works, and it changes every time. I've thought about just, like, getting, like, a tiny screwdriver and just, like, propping this thing open to see if I could do anything. And, like, there could be a loose piece of solder or something like that. Or, you know, put it on like an actual charger. I've been trying to charge it with my wire that I have for my controller. Ow, fuck. It just didn't work. As far as I'm aware, like, it lit up, but it probably didn't charge it to any actual degree. Okay, let's actually get to some blending. Okay. Alright, swap the console capture. That should be good. Alright, so where we're at right now. Okay, so the eyes, they work. What we need to do is we need to create, like, a dynamic pose for this frog, so that way I can figure out what needs to be fixed in terms of weighting. That's kind of where we're at right now. That's an issue. Hold on. There's that. And this is supposed to be parented to that. Yeah. Rogue. Yeah. Uh-oh. There's another problem. The fucking... These are not parented to that. That's new. There we go. Okay, that works. You know what? I think I'm going to make these bones bendy, so that way we get some better deform. Hold up. We're gonna do something dumb. Oh god! Oh no! It's too wiggly. The frog's too wiggly. Hold on. Hold on, let me move the frog. Oh, come on. Why is it frozen? Like, it won't let me move it. What? Oh, there it goes. Oh. Holy shit. Okay, what that would be? That would be translation. We don't want that. There we go. So what we want to do? Translation 0, stretching 0. Oh, you know what? This can't be affected. That has to be turned off. Oh shit, that's pretty good. Now, what's up with these? These don't... I guess they're floppy, but I don't know. They don't seem to be doing much. See? Like, they don't really translate. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Put it floppy. Very floppy. Okay. Hold on. How do I... Yeah, delete keyframes. There we go. Turn off recording. We don't need... We do not need any of those keyframes. It's like one of those sticky hand... Well, yeah, I agree. Okay, so... we need a pose. The actual thing that I was actually looking to do. Turn that off. Or deactivate them and do that. Okay, so we want them to be deformable. That's obviously the point of a rig. But we also... I want these to be bendy. Because I don't want it to be... what's it now? I don't want them to be very, like... that. You can see where it bends. I want that to have a little bit of something to it. There we go. So that... Why is he twisty? What the fuck happened there? Man, why you gotta do this to me? Like, what the fuck is happening here? There's some kind of, like, inherent end roll. No. Scale easing, automatic handle. Okay, so what if I set this to 0? Does that... No. Oh boy, looking like a Tootsie Roll wrapper. Yeah, it do be like that. Okay, so having this be the only one that's bendy bones seems to make it work decent. It's probably something to do with like an inherit, like some kind of hierarchy issue. Well, that seems to work. But then as soon as I do that... Oh, it just works now. It just works. Sometimes Blender is just fucking madness, and shit just happens. There is literally no reason, to my understanding, why it did that, and just... no fucking clue. It's probably me. Also, I'm taking my hoodie off because it gets warm in here. So, here's a fun thing about the house. The thermostat that I have is interesting. It's supposed to be automatic. You know, you program in your temperature. You know, it's like, oh, I'd like my house to stay above not freezing. But the automated feature of the thermostat, where you program it to be above, you know, like, let's say 68, it doesn't kick off. So what'll happen, you'll plug it in, turn it on, turn the heat on, as you would when it's fucking snowing. And what'll happen is it'll kick on and not stop, so you have to turn it back off. I've accidentally, last night, because I left for a hot minute to hang out with people, I left it on, and I came back, it was fucking 80 degrees in this house. And that's downstairs. Upstairs, it's insulated. It was like 87 degrees up here in this office. It's still warm. Like, this house is, like, foam tiling. This shit gets warm. It gets very warm. So, yeah, it's fucking... It was really goddamn warm in this house. It was a struggle to sleep. I had to sleep with no covers because it was so warm. I thought about just sleeping downstairs on the futon or the sectional. And yeah, that's what I thought about doing. But yeah. Shit. Alright, now I want to make like an action pose for this thing, just so that way. Didn't even realize it was going to snow until I woke up and it was, yeah. Slept with your window open. Oh shit. Damn, son. Let me get some IK action going. Fair enough. Oh wait, it's here. That's where the IK is. Oh, I already have IK on. You know what? This needs to be corrected. So, the problem here that I have is when it bends the fucking elbow, just, or what would be like the wrist joint is what it would be. Where's the thigh? Yeah. It'd basically be like the wrist or whatever that would be. My anatomy seems off. That doesn't seem right. Second, let me... Please tell me there's animation in this frog's future. I could do that. I've thought about it. Okay. I guess I'm not wrong. So that is like the ankle. Hopefully this isn't like TOS problems. Hello, my baby. Yeah. But yeah, the fact of the matter is this should not be bending in the way that it is. So I'm gonna have to correct that with a shape key. Come on, actually, let me do that. There's a way that I'm gonna have to do this. So I'm gonna have to create a basis. So that's just default shape. There's nothing to that. And then we're gonna do. Do I need to have the mirror modifier activated or applied? I'm not sure. There might be an issue with that. Okay. It would be, let's call it BL, like blend. What would be a good prefix? Not sure. It's called FR for frog. Whoa. I was not selected in the right place. why not? FR, ankle.l. There we go. So what we need to do here is, while it's in this position, we need to there we go. We need to correct this visually so that we're working in the correct place. Yep. You know what? What's happening here is I'm not working in the actual space that is here. So if I'm moving on the z-axis, actually let me do global because that would be more obvious, I think. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Maybe it'd be more apparent if I do that. Yeah, it's crunchy there. Yeah. So if I... Yeah. So I'm hitting G and Z, and this is apparently the Z-axis that it's operating on. It's, like, bent because the amateur moved it, and now it doesn't operate on this axis. So actually, would that work? If I hit G and Z... Y? I move the cursor to that point. Yeah, that's the local axis. Okay, we're gonna have to do this just visually, I guess. Yeah, fucking pain my ass. Oh, sweet Christ. I just downloaded an entire Shrek movie in GIF form. How big of a file is that? That must be a horrible burden. There's probably a way easier way to do this. There almost always is, but I'm a fucking idiot, so. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. So it's compressed to shit. 0.06 frames per second. Wow. Oh, sweet Christ. Still not good. Fucking God. Like, I don't... It's like it just wants to crunch in. It's fucking... I guess the topology of the way I designed it just is not gonna behave. I just hit J there. No, that's just gonna make it worse. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, please behave. Go. Visually, that's vexing. Like in a low poly model, this would have worked fine because that would have been flattened out. That would have been adequate, right? But because it's subsurfaced, it's behaving strangely. And that's very annoying. So probably doesn't help. Topology is kind of crap, but what's going on? This side's different than this. Yeah. Okay, let me just restore that. What's going on here, like, topology-wise? Go back to the basis. How do I fix that? Ah, god damn it. You have to be a complete twat, don't you? Creations do check after their makeup. Wow. Thank you. Fucking go in the goddamn direction I want you to. Big gamer ad. Hey gamers! Have you tried G Fuel? I've never fucking tried that shit. Is it like a fucking energy drink? What is G Fuel? Yeah, gamer fuel. Go up, you fucking cunt. Oh my god. basically speed the drug in drink form. Yeah, I think one of my coworkers brought that in. It was drinking that for a while. Cool points icon. Thank you, Anwan. Big birdie milkers. Still not gonna live that one down, am I? Thank you, Dmitry. Dmitry Maximov Galar. Big one. Big name. Okay. I'm going to hope to fuck this goddamn subsurface is going to behave. It's not. Watch. Wrinkly. Fucking Christ. I'm probably just going to have to completely redo this goddamn knee topology, this ankle topology, because this is dog shit. Absolute fucking horse shit. Okay. So, rethinking this. So what I'm probably going to do, because the fucking knee works fine, right? Like, I can bend the knee. Hold on, let me actually operate on the correct. Meow. Unfortunately, no. I don't have any cats yet. Yeah, the knee bends in really good, and then the knee extends decently. I mean, that could be remedied a bit better. Just pop, if I could, bring that out just a little bit more. That's not terrible. That's workable. But the fucking knee, the ankle, the way this shit is, no, that's fucking dog shit. That is unacceptable. So we're just gonna fucking redo this. I'm just gonna delete that. Just select that, just delete it. Not even particularly long, is it? So, I think the key to doing this the way that it should is I should, like, it's bent in like a very tight angle, so the deformations there are not going to be excellent. So what needs to happen is I need to take that and unskew it as much as I can. From like a top-down angle like this, if I could just probably something like that, maybe. And then maybe I could collapse this stuff in. There we go. That's a bit better. Looking better. A little less complicated. There we go. Okay. I think that's more workable. Probably better. Yeah, that mode. I have to redo that. Oh well. Well, not necessarily. All I have to do is rotate it based on an active element. This one. And then we just have to figure out which way we go. Let's try the normal. That should get us pretty damn close. Gotta get some Muncie. We were actually gonna head out there earlier today until it started fucking snowing. We were gonna go thrift shopping. I was gonna look for some decor. But never got around to it, obviously. So I'm streaming instead. Well, enjoy your trip to Muncie or whatever, and enjoy fucking that. Go enjoy that, I guess. Oh, you're not driving. Good for you. I'll be starting driving soon. I'm gonna probably start tomorrow. I haven't learned to drive yet. I'm gonna try to remedy that. Oh, they're coming to get you? Alright. How's the baby? Is Morgan getting, like, gone? Like, is she getting... Yeah. So I'm driveless. I feel that. Justin, when's the baby? He might have already left. I don't know. Okay. I'm basically driveless myself, so. Will this frog hop? Okay, so here's the moment of truth. So that's what it is, full extension. Contracted. That's still a problem, but probably a lot more remediable. Okay. We're just gonna delete that and start from the beginning. There we go. So now this is the basis. Just delete that, start over. Get nervous driving with the Proctor? Yeah. Okay, so when we go in for this bend right here, that should not happen. I mean, what I would recommend is just like go in, just not give a shit. Yeah, the economy runs on driving, so it's probably for the best. Yeah. So what exactly is happening here? Okay. Let's add the basis. And let's try to unfuckify that. Oh. There we go. Hopefully I can show off what I wanted to. Like a fucking minute ago. Without all the horse shit. Because the subdivision surface wanted to fuck me. Yeah, enjoy your day, my guy. Okay, that's bent weird. That needs to come back that way. Having the blocky version is actually pretty helpful for determining the topology. Okay. Still pretty crust. Still quite crust. I think it's just the subdivision surface. I really think that's just the main problem here, because it's just calculating how to smooth it out, but without like the anything to it. It's just gonna be a problem. I also could just be a fucking idiot, so I am an idiot. That's just awful. That's not good. I'm just kind of playing around at this point, but it just caves in. Look at that. That's fucking awful. Very frustrating. Like, I just want this to be like, this doesn't. Like, that kind of helps it get there, but at the same time, I'm morbidly curious what exactly is happening on like the non-subsurface area. Let's see how fucky this is. Oh my god. That's fucking miserable. No. No, fuck you. Eat a dick. Maybe I can just... I'll make this better somehow. What? That's what's at the basis? Well, it's just wrong. Well, that'd probably help if it was fucking not shit. Mayhaps. I'll also probably try a reweighting just to see what that does. Okay, undo that. Undo that. How's that look? There we go. Getting somewhere. Not nearly as bad as it was. However, it is a little kind of mushy there. Bring that joint in. That'd be nice. Let me just hit that automatic weight and see if that... Okay, I think that's better than we've been. So what's happening there? There we go. Okay, I think this is where I want it to be. So if I could... Ah! Could you please destroy the place I want to go? Jesus Christ. Like, the fact that I can't operate in, like, its own... Like, I have to think in an alternative fucking workspace, because it doesn't want to behave. Okay, Y, Z, X. Okay, I have to move it in the Z axis. I feel like a fucking moron. Why must I suffer? Would this even fix the problem if I just, like say we just combine them in? No, I didn't think so. This is an operator issue. I'm just a fucking moron. I think that's what this is. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to make this shape better. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Fuck you. Fine, we won't fucking worry about it. Won't fucking work. God damn it. Vexed, I tell you. Let me lower this down. I'm kind of hunched over at the moment. Like, if I wanted to do this correctly, I would have to just apply the subdivision surface and then do it. Because at this point, the Blender's just being a fucking prick. Like, this fucking sucks. Okay. You know what? I'll just fucking hit that, do another one. We're just gonna move on from here. I'm just gonna fucking apply all the, like, basically every. Wow. Okay. I'm just doing it all fucking wrong. Swoogity swooty. Hey, Brock. Okay. I'm just gonna apply the modifiers. We could fucking... I'm just a goddamn idiot. All around. I haven't touched this shit in fucking months. I have fucking lost it. Okay. That point. Yeah, that's an issue. So, we have the subsurf going. Have I been? I've been pretty good. To keep things simple, I moved into a house that I'm renovating. I got all these acoustic tilings up, not even half done. What's it now? Been getting furniture. I've been painting when I can, cleaning, just everything. Like, this house was fucking woeful. There were cockroaches and fleas at one point. God. The people who, like... Oh, I've been absent for, like, at least 2-3 months. Just because of how fucking much work I've been putting in this house. Okay. Now, to get... Yeah, I wonder, can I sculpt with it posed like that? If I... Okay, well, if we're going to do that, we're going to try this with an actual shape key. We're going to do that with the shape key. So we're operating in key 1, and if we... Smooth. Well, it's smooth. Like, not... It's not smooth. I'm not even doing anything. There's a problem here. Unless sculpting doesn't work with base sets, which it might not. Suppose I wouldn't be entirely surprised by that. How do I do that? Base set from visible. Okay, just can't grab it. Okay, I have to work in the basis. So what would happen if I just went and then I moved this up? Okay, no, that doesn't work. Okay, so I have no access to the sculpting tool when I'm using key sets. That's awesome. It only works on the basis. So I have to do this in this, not only a fucky workspace, I also have to do it with more points than I was before, but at least I'll have control over where the fuck the points go. So that's a plus, at least. Okay. So we'll go into here, into this key set. This will be... let's do BS blend shape now. Shape fix ankle.l. There you go. I guess that's what I do. Then I will like start to take these points and just I wonder if this would help. Might be able to just hit with a smooth edge editing. Well, that's going in the negative axis, so that's not what I want. It's kind of getting there. What am I trying to do exactly? Okay. Here's the explanation. Okay. So, what's happening here? This is the foot in its natural state. This is the relaxed pose. It can extend or it can contract. When it contracts, part of the leg bends inward in a way that is not natural, in my opinion. I don't think it looks good. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to apply a shape key that fixes that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the natural driver of the X rotation to fix it as it bends. So when it gets to, let's say here, I think that's fine in that position because that's where the musculature kind of bends in. And based on how I understand it, bent in, that's the tricep. So that being pulled would be the... So this needs to bow out. Because that's the muscle being engaged. Yeah. Kind of a Bowie knee there. Not good. So I think that's kind of good. little bit more work on that. Okay, so what point is that? Okay, that. We're going to copy that as a driver. And then we're going to paste that into the shape key that is this. So if you paste that in, cool. And as we engage that, nothing's going to happen. But what we need to do is we need to normalize this now. So that way when it hits this rotational range, it goes to 1. And I need to know precisely what the value is being passed to this now. Edit driver is receiving negative 149. And that's the quaternion value, right? Yeah, negative 149. So what would I do? So that's negative 149. How do I make a script that gets that there? Let's call this variable x, just to simplify it. Oh, thanks, Brock. Oh, you subscribed. Damn. Yeah. I appreciate that. Oh, I don't think I see it from Twitch, because I don't really make money from Twitch, but it's appreciated. You can get some stupid fucking... Yeah. I think you can get some stupid emotes that I made a long, long time ago. I'm taking my shoes off. I don't know why I still have them on. I need to pop my back. Meow. Not yet. I don't have cats yet. Oh, that's right. That is one of the emotes I made. I think, yeah, because I'd always get interrupted by my cats. They'd always come in wanting in through the window. Yeah. You know, I'm feeling it. Let's put these on. Okay. This completely hampered my ability to see everything. This is what it's like to be colorblind. If you ever want to know, just get some shades like these. Everything's just red. You cannot distinguish fucking most any color. Okay. So the rotational value is... Okay, hold on. I was in the middle of editing the driver and trying to write a scripted expression. Okay. If I divide by negative 0.749, what does that give me? Does that give me 1? It does give me 1. So what happens when I do that? Okay. So the value is 0. Let me give a... Ah, there it is. Simple and clean, and that's the way that I want it to be tonight. Okay. Sorry for the... fucking distract me. There was literally no reason for me to wear... Fuck! I just ripped my fucking earphones out. Hurt too. Fucking kicked my ears, basically. The only reason why I'm wearing these is because I don't want to wear these. These big as fuck earphones. Like, look how big these are. These are used for mowing lawns. Okay. That's shape, fix, ankle. You know what, let's simplify it. SF con, because constriction, and then ankle. All right, and then let's make a new one from the basis, and this will be SF extend ankle.l. They basically are, but they have Bluetooth in them. They yeah. So I guess if you want to listen to music as you shoot shit, there you go. Okay, and then from here, let's see what I can do. Can I just hit it with like a smooth? Not really. Okay, let me get in the. Let me get the cruff flare. And I could just. Like I just really want to flatten that out a bit. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have access to like smoothing tools like I normally would use now the sculpting brush. And now considering extension. Yeah, the triceps is on that, and that activates when you extend your arm. So these should engage. Right? Okay. And then for this, we'll take the z-axis, copy that as the driver, paste it as the driver, edit, and then we'll set this to X, set this to a scripted expression. I like this. The hotkey for scripted expression is E. Pressing E does not select it. So you have to manually select it. Unless it's like X, which I would expect. Nope, doesn't do shit. Okay. Scripted expression, set that to X, and then divide X divided by 3.5, 0.351. There we go. I think I could spare. Let me see here now. I think I could bear to. There we go. A little bit more emphasis in the musculature there. That's a bit of a problem. Well, that shouldn't really happen because that right there is an overextension of the ankle. So once it hits that point, like that the leg's broken. So that's not really a problem. So probably about like right there would be about the maximum extension that you would probably allow for this foot. Because that would be about broken. And then all right, there is where I probably break. Ow. I got back pain. I don't even know where it came from, but then again, that's how it be. Okay, now here's the fun part. What? Oh, those bones were never. Those bones were never symmetrized. Oh. Oh, good. There. Okay, well, it seems that the weighting is still the same, despite having mirrored it. That's good. No problem there, then. So now the fun part becomes, how am I going to transfer these shape keys that I just made from one foot to the other? And I'm pretty sure the way that that's going to have to work is I'm going to have to, what? How do I do this? I believe new shape from mix, mirror, join shape, delete, apply. What I need to do is okay. So I need to rotate it to where the shape key is 1 and then make a new shape from the mix. So that should be a duplicate of that. And then I should be able to SF on ankle dot R. I think that should work. And then if I select it and mirror shape key by topology, I should be able to now. Yeah. So that should be duplicated and that should work. And I'm going to have to do the exact same thing with the extension. About right there. Okay. Is that where it's... That's where it's 100. Okay. Take this, make... Not that. Make new from the mix. So this is using that, like the isolated version of that shape key. Of course, I probably could have just deleted deleted the driver and just manually set it, but I'm fucking lazy. So that's the duplicated version. Shape key by topology. Considering it's the exact same topology, there should not be a problem. Let's just copy the driver. Let's see if I can make that work. Copy driver. Wait, copy it from the constriction and then paste it into this one. Okay. SF extension ankle.r. There we go. So let's edit this driver, and this should be okay. Instead of ankle L, we'll use ankle R. And remove the mirroring to make sure there is no overlap. Interesting. Does not seem... Oh, wait, that was a constriction. My bad. I'm thinking in the wrong way. There we go. So the constriction works. Now we just need to make sure that the extension works. We're going to copy this driver, paste it there. We're going to edit the driver to use the right ankles. There we go. There we go. So we got some musculature going. And it seems that that one over there is somehow being influenced by this one, even though it's stated not to. What's going on? Hold on. Let me delete the driver. Oh. It's not that it's being engaged, it's that it applies to both of them. So the mirroring, it didn't mirror it. It kind of just like it didn't flip it from one side to the other. It just kind of transferred it to the right side without removing it from the left. Okay, well that's beans. That didn't. No, that's got to get deleted. Did that happen with this one? Let me delete it. Yeah, it's doing that over here as well. Well, actually. Huh. It's like a small little thing happening there on that one. Other than that. God damn it! Get my fucking earbuds out again. Ow. Fuck. Damn it. Ugh. Sorry about that. So yeah, I don't really have a remedy for that aside from just starting over with the shape key and like I somehow there was some kind of like topology contamination where it affected the right side somehow, and I don't know how that happened. Is it in the? Let me delete this one. I don't see any contamination on the right side for that one, at least. Excuse me. Okay. We can probably put the driver back. There we go. But there we go. I'm going to make a dupe. I'm going to make a new copy of this. So new from mix. Make sure everything's reset. We're going to hold on that. There we go. We're gonna copy this name, paste it in there, make it to the R, and then we're going to mirror shape. Let's hit mirror shape key. There we go. That should be a perfect mirroring of everything. And it does mirror the way that it should, it looks like. All we gotta do, copy this driver, paste it into that. Hold on. Edit, and then set it to the right angle. That is the way it should be. All right. Oh, man. Like a massage. Not feel good right now. Yep, still snowing. Want to see a snow update? God damn. I'm thinking about investing in a better, what's it now? Better webcam. I think this one's just a little bit crusty. I don't know. I'd like something a bit better. Probably something with a wider screen, frankly. Like a wider angle focus. I think that's what I would appreciate. Because it's like zoomed all in my face, whereas it can be, if I could have it maybe a little bit wider, be a bit better in my opinion. Aspect ratio, I think it's 4:3. I mean, it looks 4x3. Oh, he grooving. Ah! That's pretty good. Deflexy. You should have seen it earlier when I put on Wiggle Bones. Okay. So the legs are pretty good now, I think. It seems it does not want to utilize FK, the IK thing. So that's cool. Doesn't need to be. No, that's it just don't work. Yeah, cool. So the auto IK just ain't working. At least for the beat or whatever. What's that? Oh, that axis is wrong. Hold on. The rig for these things is not good. The Z-axis is wrong. That needs to be rotated. And I think, yeah, that's wrong as well. So the Z-axis for both of those is incorrect. And now that I look at it, the axis for all of the fingers and everything is incorrect. So we're just gonna have to redo that. So the axis for this needs to roll about right there. And do that to active bone, so all of them should be generally in the same position. However, the thumb, that should probably be rolled probably about 90 degrees because it's a different position the way that it should be. And an active bone of that. And none of this was mirrored over because I forgot to hit the fucking mirror button. Ah! Maybe if I just do it now and just hit R, it would do it. Looks like it. Cool. Yeah. Right, the legs are kind of. Yeah. Rig is mostly just for deform purposes at the moment. I could get eventually to doing some more intricate stuff, and then frankly not particularly pleased with it. But should I just kind of like, how do I do that? Hedral would be Alt F. That's what broke it the first time. I was wondering why the inheritance was all wrong. That's why. There we go. There we go. So that operates the lower half of the body, and this rotates it around that point. Got it. basically going to put him in a position where I can try to determine how to weight him the way that he should be. Because a lot of the problem is in the clavicles, because you can see where it's affecting his head. And that should not be the case. Praise the sun, indeed. Because it's affecting his mouth. Like right there is where it's like really noticeable. I don't think that's broken. I don't think that looks right. I also might end up making some blended keys for the elbows. That shouldn't be as miserable as it was. Yeah, you can see, look at that. That's fucking nasty. That's not good. I do like the pointiness of the elbow. I do like that. I think I might take a break. Actually, this is for a Christmas present. I'm going to be printing these off. It's not done. I'm going to be making a lily pad, and I'm also going to be making a lily, and it's just gonna sit on the frog's head, and it's gonna be like a little statuette. I have some other things that I need to make as well. I was gonna make a dice tower and try to print that off. I was gonna make werewolves. A friend of mine needs werewolf minis. And then I have 2 minis that I need to design for 2 other friends. Their characters, like their old legacy characters in my like old original D&D campaign. Yeah, I think that would be pretty good. That's what they would want for their Christmas present. Okay, well the good news is it doesn't affect the eyes as much as it did in the original. When it was weighted, it was bad. Like it pulled the eye sockets away from the eye. So having reweighted these after the subdivision has done some good. It's been pretty good. I think what would actually help it even more, I think I need to do some extra bones around the mouth, and I need to make a tongue, because what's the clavicle bones are resting too much influence over the mesh, and part of that's because there's not much around it. Also, I feel maybe I could maybe position them a bit better. I think a lot of this is pretty good. I think I can lock a good amount of this. Like, I think the deformations are fine. Whatever isn't there can be fixed with the shape keys. I'm just mainly concerned with the way the clavicles influence the body at the moment. From there, I can probably, I could probably have just toggled like lock all instead of doing what I just did, which was dumb. Spine, get the clavicle, clavicle and upper arm, and then do that there. On the bright side, with this much work, at least you'll have a fully rigged frog model for some animation later. Yeah. I also have a frog base. If ever I need to make another frog, I can make toads or any kind of frog that I really want. with the subdivision surface model applied, this rod's basically cemented as it is. But sorry, I just got distracted. There's a squirrel climbing the power line out there. But with the original sculpt one, the original sculpt with as it was without the subdivision, all that applied, I do have that flexibility where I can take it and make it whatever I want. So that's good. But as it stands right now, this is basically cemented into what it is. Okay, did that affect the clavicles? Okay. It seems that the clavicles have a little... Do they have more influence over the mouth than they did just a minute ago? No, they have about the same. Oh. Okay. I doubt this really matters all that much. Just kind of running through motions. Yeah. So, use the shoulders. There we go. So that would probably be a position. Okay. Sounds like Sonic music a little bit. Okay, let's make a frame there, and then let's reset it. So we can see where the mouth and the body is being influenced. That's going to need to be remedied. So we'll probably do some waiting here in a hot second. I need to go like get something to eat. That being said, I don't really have a lot of options considering I don't even have a stove. I don't even have a microwave. So I'm probably just gonna grab some fucking bread. Basically about it. I don't have many options at the moment. So I'm gonna be back in a hot minute, and then I'll continue reweighting this, and then we'll just continue on from there, seeing how I feel. I do need to probably, I will need to go. I do have plans at some point. I'm getting a stove brought in today around maybe. It's snowing. No idea if he's actually going to bring it, but if he does, then I have to be gone by 3. If he isn't, then I could continue going. But at the same time, I also need to... we're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu later, and I'm going to be recording, so... yeah. At some point or another, all that will be compiled into a podcast that I will be working on. I haven't edited together episodes since, like, episode 10. So, 10 hours of footage of editing is a fuckload. Yeah. So, with that, I'm gonna be going out for a hot minute. I will be back probably a couple minutes. See you in a second. Hope you don't mind me. I'm just gonna be going through the motions of making a not PB. I'm just gonna be making a peanut butter sandwich. Yeah, just peanut butter. I ain't even got jelly. I don't even got a spoon. I'm just gonna use a fork to scrape peanut butter out onto some slabs of bread. I mean, assuming I can spread this stuff, I keep my peanut butter in the fridge. Normally, because the peanut butter I get can be a bit oily, because I buy it like at a discount store. So we're just gonna try to spread this on this fucking bread. This angel delicate ass bread that just fucking tears when I try to spread this stuff on. Eh. Can you guys even hear me? I don't even. I have a like. Unfortunately, this isn't an omnidirectional mic, and I'm like facing away from the microphone to try to make a sandwich. Okay, camera, cool. Yeah, I need to invest in a pair of headphones, just by the nature of like me, because I'm a fucking idiot, and I'll just face away from the mic as I'm talking, and you can hear it. So I need to invest in like headphones because like, that's just the best play. Not that bad. All right. Okay. I mean, for the purposes that I use it for, it's perfectly adequate because if I'm reading a script or whatever into the microphone, like I have to be looking into the microphone. I'm reading. So it's barely worth even fucking with. But other than that, it's, fine. I largely got the essentials. Like I got sofas and tables. I have a coffee maker. I have espresso maker. I have some syrups and spices, but I have nothing to cook with, and I have no groceries. This bread that I got from my friends when they got home last night and realized they bought 4 fucking loaves of bread. So they went out to buy bread because they thought they were out of bread and came home to realize they still had 2 fucking loaves of bread. I do have a microwave, I just don't use them. Like, I don't, like, make instant meals or, like, Hot Pockets or anything like that. I prefer to just, like, actually cook. Like, I'll get out, like, a frying pan and some oil and, like, I'll just, like, fry potatoes. Like, if I'm lazy. And that'll just be my go-to meal. Just, a little bit of onion, a little bit of, potato, just a bit of Italian seasoning. I need to start getting a container for potatoes and onions because I don't want to keep them in the fridge. You can just keep them in like a wooden box, like next to your fridge or something like that. And like that can keep it fine for a while. Like that's just how we store potatoes and onions at my old house at my mom's place. We would just keep it in a fucking wooden box, and they just sit there for like a month or so. They don't even get bad, really. They get like the onions would grow eyes, and that'd be about it. But you know, onions and potatoes are like an essential. I like flatbread a lot, so I'd get like tortillas or naan or like pita or whatever the hell. I'd probably want to get some. What's it now? I don't really do deli sandwiches. I don't My one problem with like breads is I don't like the pre-sliced like generic bitch ass bread. Let me like hold on. Like I don't like this stuff. Like whole wheat, fucking any kind of bread that's like this, I do not really prefer. Like I would prefer like over anything to get like Italian bread or like French bread, anything like that, and just cut it myself because I don't. I guess I just prefer like the consistency of those breads over like like any kind of regular bread. Chainsaw Man. I've only seen the first episode. Don't spoil me. I also like how it says you're listening without audio, but you heard exactly what I said. I don't think so, because the first episode is when he gets got by the yakuza, and uh, Puchita follows through with his deal. At least I don't think so. Speaking of essentials, I don't have a streaming service. I don't have Hulu or Netflix or anything. I never have. Like I don't give a shit. There's nothing really that I watch. And the only time that I did have a streaming service is when I got HBO Max. And that was because I got sick and literally didn't want to move. Yeah, YouTube's good enough. That's my opinion. Like I'll watch like a fun go back to rewatch thing was Freeman's Mind. I really like Freeman's Mind. I like AVGN, Oni Plays, and stuff like that. Like those are always a good time. Most people hang out with don't know a fucking thing about it, but yeah. Ever listen to Old Gods of Appalachia? No, never heard of them. Horror anthology podcast. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a band. Interesting. My go-to podcasts have been like Adventure Zone. Like I listen to Adventure Zone a lot. I don't really like their newest arc. I don't really care for Steeplechase. Like at all. Like Ether Sea was great, Balance was fantastic, Amnesty was fantastic, Graduation was very slow, but it got interesting as it went on. Um, what else? Oh yeah, I also don't give a shit about any of their like one-offs. Like they go to fucking Cincinnati and do a live show, and it's like, hey everyone, we're playing Pillsbury Crunch Story, and it's like, fucking, I don't give a shit. I want a story. I don't want like just a dumb one-off adventure. In terms of horror, because I see that you just posted that, Amnesty would probably be their closest akin to horror, because the premise behind Amnesty is the main characters are basically they're investigators essentially. They Okay, so cryptids are real in this world, and they come from another world entirely, like a completely different, separate plane of existence. And what happens is if you leave your plane of existence, um, from if you're separated from your plane of existence, you basically go batshit. Um, so if unless you have a tie to your plane of existence, like in Amnesty, they have a fountain. You can drink the cryptids can drink from the fountain and hang out at this place called the Lodge, and that's their safe haven because I don't think they can go back. And what happens is there's this entity that's like pulling creatures from the other plane of existence to try to incite a war that destroys both of them. That's basically what's happening, and I think that becomes relevant pretty soon on. So I don't think that's actually a spoiler, but it gets wild in that series. It was called Adventure Zone Amnesty. The three characters are Duck Newton. He's basically Duck Newton is basically, you're the chosen one. He was like, fuck you, I don't want to be the chosen one. Being the chosen one sucks. It's fucking creepy and weird, and he's a weird person that talks to me all the time. I don't like it. That's basically his deal. Then there's not Amber. Amber's from Ether Sea. Hey Titanium Rat. Then there's I can't remember the girl's name. It's played by one of the brothers. She's basically a wizard. She just has magic powers and she doesn't know why. And then the other guy is like, I think his name is Ned, and he basically just runs an oddities museum. So he has like information on cryptids and stuff like that. But he's also a bullshitter. But he didn't know the shit he was peddling was actually real until it was like too late, and then he's just sort of embroiled in it. And I think he was one of my favorite characters in that story because of how it just goes. Like, that was a really good series. And now with like Steeplechase, that's their newest one. They're playing Blades in the Dark. And premise behind that is everyone's a villain. They're just running like, fuck, hold on. The principle is basically they're playing villains and they're running a heist. Like that's the thing with Blades in the Dark. You play villains and you do crime. And it involves around your relationship with other criminals and avoiding heat and just like trying to keep the pressure off you and like relieving stress after a mission because it gets stressful to not get caught or having to kill someone or shit like that. But I don't feel the characters are anywhere particularly interesting. Also, it doesn't help that who's running it? I think Travis is running it. He can't start a session and just get into it. He always has to like do a stupid bit before getting into the game. Like he pulls like the old wizard voice and just, oh hello, I didn't see you coming. Let me blow off the old homes. Oh. I was like, fucking just get on with it, man. I like as a listening experience, it's fucking jarring. Which is unfortunate because I want to like the game that they're running because the setting's interesting. It's basically Super Disney. That's basically what it is. Or they're just, players in this. Well, not players. They're just employees at a Super Disney resort where it's like a fucking mega city. And like they all have their own sort of shtick. I can't fucking think anymore. I'm upset about steeplechase. Once I finish this, I can get back to weighting the model. At some point in the future, I think I want to actually do D&D related content, much like Adventure Zone, stuff like that. It'd be less doctored as their stuff is. They do a really good job of condensing everything down into an hour. Whereas I would it'd be more like Critical Role, where it's just a full stream of just everything that happens, basically. That's what I want to do. There's the time. I'm gonna have to go put everything back, and then I'll be ready to continue. Here in just a hot second. All right. Well, I will be right back, and then we'll continue weighting this frog and making sure he moves right. So, see you in just a second. Alright, I'm back. By the way, is the music balance too low? Welcome back, thank you. Assuming that's what that means. Before I fully get back into this, 1 second. I want to show this off. Now, I bought this at a Dollar Tree, I think is what I bought it at. So this is chai non-dairy beverage. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. I think, hold on, I'm off camera. Now I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. I think that's just like a long-winded way of saying dairy supplement or dairy replacement or whatever like that. Like if you're lactose intolerant, chai milk, whatever the fuck, I guess. I think it's too low if you're going to be talking. Okay, cool. So this is basically supposed to be like chocolate milk, right? This shit does not taste like chocolate milk at all. Holy shit, this stuff's rough. Let me just 1 second. I don't know how or why this chocolate chai drink tastes like fucking grape juice. How the fuck is that possible? How do you fuck up chocolate? does that happen? Also, it is bloomy as shit because like just the snow and the light, it is bright. But just like swishing it around in my mouth just to hit every part of my palate. There's no fucking chocolate at all in this drink. Just from taste alone. I don't know if I got I don't know if I'm like drinking expired fucking chai milk, whatever the fuck this is, but it's supposed to be good for another year. Like December 2023. Like Don fucked up the chocolate. They did. They fucked up chocolate. This tastes like yogurt juice. Like if you ever had Greek yogurt and you're just like, oh, I just want some yogurt, and you scoop out some yogurt and you just eat yogurt like that, and you come back like fucking like a day later and there's just like liquid pooled in like the crevice that you scooped out. That's what this tastes like. I'm drinking yogurt fluid. I recently just started trying sun butter if you eat it with a couple of grapes. Oh, sun butter's so good. Sunflower butter is fantastic. I said I was going to get started, and I fucking haven't, of course. Okay, so the thing that I'm doing today starts at 9. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's see, where was the console capture? Not the one. But yeah, sun butter is like a fucking like S tier favorite of mine. Absolutely fantastic. Here's if like a dream sandwich that I want to make. All right, slices of banana, like quarter-inch thick slices of banana, sunflower butter, and mint apple jam. That's some good shit. Mint apple jelly. Ooh, that's a good PB&J. I don't know why I keep drinking this. I guess I'm just trying to get it out of. Just fucking get rid of it. Just sitting here drinking expired fucking chai milk. Well, that was a miserable experience. Typical logic? What do you mean? You know what? I'm gonna take my trash out real quick. I need to. It's fucking full. Yeah. All right. Give me a hot second. Where is it? I'll be right back. I'll go dump this in like the kitchen one. It'll be fun. I have absolutely no idea how much of that you could hear. Like I'm morbidly curious to listen back on that just to see like how far into my house you can hear me, because like most of the flooring, like all of the flooring is hard. Like I don't have any carpet in this house. Yeah. So what'll probably end up happening is you could probably hear me all the way down into the kitchen. Didn't hear anything. Good. Next time I'll like shout from the kitchen and see what happens. Didn't hear very far. Alright. Okay, let me bring me back. Where am I? Yeah. Cool. Basically, as soon as you were out of the room, it got super quiet. Trying to comprehend modula and it's driving you nuts. Modulus? Is that what you're talking about? Are you talking about math? It's like the percent sign in Blender, right? Like if you're doing modulus, you would use either mod or something. I don't know. But if you're talking about modulus, it's not that hard. Okay. Go into this, go into weight painting. It has a bunch of different names. It's modula or modulo in my language. Could you describe it? Are we talking about math? That's a tight fit. Also, I duct taped my pen because I lose it a lot. I need like high-vis tape or something like that. That'd probably be a lot more helpful. Okay, so we're gonna go to clavicle. You know what? I don't think I'm done modeling just yet. I think I want to work on I think I want to work on like the tongue on the interior of the mouth. Hey, what's up, Zonbizzle? How's it going? Okay. You know I love frogs. Thank you. Alright. It's math, dividing whole numbers and having a remainder. Yeah, that's modulus. It's not that hard. We can use it with other game functions. Yeah. I feel like I somehow decked myself by I did a dumb thing where I wanted to be like, oh, I want to get the tongue going, and then like I applied the subdivision and the mirroring like a fucking idiot. I got like a blister on like the inside of my mouth. Hurt, but that doesn't even hurt. It's just like there, and it's annoying. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. We'll worry about the tongue later. And there's one example they're using to emulate an array. Okay. Yeah, it would probably be good to have some kind of like use case for that and explain why they're using modulus to emulate that. That's strange. I don't know. Okay, let's put some bones in the faces here. Let's maybe... Actually, hold on. Oh, what the fuck? I don't fucking know you. Fuck you. Fucking India, I remember. Is Froggo looking super complex? A little bit. Okay. Some fucking... Who the fuck called me? Oh, you know what? I bet it probably is. I bet it's American Fidelity reminding me of an appointment. That's probably what it is. I don't give a shit. What the hell? Probably one there. All right, this is the. Let's add a prefix. Face. Cheap dot. Cheek.l. There we go. Yeah, why not? I'll add another one. Anything to kind of help wrest power away from the clavicle bones, which just wanted to fucking dominate the face for whatever reason. No idea. Okay, and then, so that's, oh, and also, all of these bones need to be parented to, well, this one needs to be parented to you, as well as these bones right there. And the bottom ones needed to be paired to the jaw, because they're part of the lips. Okay. I don't know how else to define these. Oh, wait. Gotta add the dot L. There we go. Make sure it's set to designate which side of the face it's a part of. Are you fucking kidding me? Copy, you bastard. There you go. There you go. That's upper lip 02. And then lower lip. Yep. Symmetry. There you go. Yeah, it is. All right, cool. At one point or another, these bones had a lot of sway over like the eye sockets, and that wasn't good. So glad that's settled. Let's automatically weight those. Hopefully that should. Oh, probably because it's locked. If I undo the... Alright, jaw, head. Let's try that again. That should redistribute some weighting. Now, what the fuck? Oh, wait, I'm fucking stupid. I turned it off in the display. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good there. And then, of course, we have the... Whoa. Oh, yeah, we got some cheekbone action going. can make him smile and all that shit. That's good. And then we got some lip. Not so much. Did the eyes rest back? Ah. Indeed they did. Oh. God damn it. Alright, we'll just separate these for just a hot minute. Let's try that again. Well, that's a problem in and of itself. Okay, well, this is at least easily solvable. I can just go into here. Go down to left, right eye and just remove it. There we go. Now, that should not influence it at all. There we go. And then we'll lock those back. And I should be able to fix that now. Whoop. Sorry, just calculate that. Not so much. Okay, so these just do not want to wait in any way that I would like them to. Okay, that's the bottom lip, and that's the upper lip. The lower lip seems to have just pulled the weighting from the upper lip, so that's nice. See, like, why are you doing that, man? Excuse me. But at the very least now, we don't really have to worry about... Oh, for fuck's sake. You droopy fucking shit. Well, we didn't really have to worry about the clavicle, but now we have to worry about the face. Ah! Hey, Miss Jovi. How's it going? Okay, well, the clavicle bones, they're decent. So... I hate weight pitting so much. I only use segment parts and manual weight assist. Yeah, I hate weight pitting as well. Now I could go about and set up a more robust rig. Is what I could do. I don't want to, mainly because this thing isn't meant for animation. Like, that was never the intention. I didn't want this to be an animation rig. I just needed something I can easily deform the mesh with and not have to worry about deformation in like a weird way. What I'm making this for, I am making this to print out. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm making this as a gift. I'm making it like a mini sculpture. And I'm going to... Yeah, I'm posing it to print. That's the thing. And on top of that, this is only like an initial layer of detail. What I'll probably end up doing is I'll probably end up taking this into dynamic topology sculpting, and then just sort of paint on some extra details, and then maybe add a tongue, yeah, some very basic stuff. Nothing too wild. I just need to pose it so that way it can, yeah, be in a position that I enjoy. Let's maybe make the pose not so symmetrical. Okay. I need to add a floor plane because just the grid is not doing it for me. I need to be able to see precisely where I'm. Whoop, that's the wrong thing. Plane. There we go. Make it decently big. There we go. There we go. I think having a little bit of a slight turn to it would be interesting. Actually, might have to be right back. I need to take a short bathroom break. But other than that, okay, there we go. I think that'd be interesting, and then. Maybe pull. Oop, that for whatever reason, the IK like the auto IK for some reason does not want to work back here. Like I can initiate auto IK in the like up here, but like activating it in the back, like where the legs are, that just doesn't work for some reason. I don't know why that's the case. Like adjusting the, like they're not locked either. Like for any reason, it just doesn't want to work. I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't want to work sometimes. That's another reason why I want to get like a wider angle camera. I have to keep like fucking adjusting because I shift a lot. I just want like a wider fucking capture area. It just kind of sucks all around. Okay, can I just? Okay, so it works on the left side of the body, but not the right side of the body. Fucking figure that one out. Fucking who knows what the hell the problem with that is. Blender is just an exercise in madness. Okay, I think I'm going to take the entire left leg as it is right now and just flip it over on that one. Your polygons matter in 3D printing, or can you go as big as you want? You can go as big as you want. The higher the polygon count, the cleaner it is. But to a certain degree, depending on your resolution that you're able to print at, there's going to be loss of detail. I'm using a Elgu Saturn Pro, and that's pretty fucking good. Okay, hold on. My fucking talking is like resonating these fucking earbuds, and it is awful. Jesus, like I as I'm talking, it's like just buzzing in my ear. Like that's just like a sudden issue that I'm just having. 1 second, let me put these back. Sorry, I didn't mean to get distracted, but yeah, polygon count matters to a degree. If you're 3D printing a high detail thing, yeah, it matters if you're gonna print it big. If it's gonna be like a small little mini, I have a little mini that I printed. I got pretty intricate on the detailing. I don't know if this will show through. Probably. Focus is fucking. Hold on. The detail probably won't really show through. Focus. Yeah, it's not gonna come through, unfortunately. Autofocus is a bitch, but it matters. Just trust me. Leave me, bro. Wait, what? This is connected? No, okay. I was like, what the fuck happened there for just a hot second? I thought there was some kind of weird, some like weird rigging issue that happened. Okay, I think I would like a smile. What? Okay, face cheek L. Oh. Well, I guess I never fucking symmetrized a fucking face bone for that. That's awesome. Yep. Okay, just fucking sure. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there's just a lot of. To some degree, I kind of think a lot of this I'll just solve with sculpting because I'm lazy. But, oh. Well, when did that happen? Okay. Well, we're not going to worry about that. now, just add a little bit of interest to the pose that we've got going on. I finally comprehend a tiny part of it. Oh, the modulus? Do you finally understand it a little bit? I think I would like to try this. Let's add maintain volume. Let's squish it down on the z-axis. Just there you go. That's nice. I think all the tips should share that constraint. There's index for traffic light functions. Add 1 where it reaches 3 divided by 3, or sets to 1 again. Oh. Yeah, resolution is just how detailed the resin can go. The 3D printer that I have uses a 4K monitor UV display. So it has a UV light in the bottom, and it shines it up. But if you just shine UV onto a resin, it'll solidify. So there has to be some way to block the UV, and there is an LCD monitor in between the UV light unit that acts as that barrier. So when a pixel activates, it blocks the UV light, and the resolution for that display is 4K. So it's a small inch display like that. It's really fucking dense in terms of pixels, but they're also really simple pixels. They're not RGB or anything like that. Yeah, as for the index for that, it's kind of not really an array. Maybe I'm thinking of a matrix. I mean, it's like an array can be like 2 by 2, right? Am I thinking right? It's been a long time since I've actually coded, but an array can be I don't know. But I think the reason why they're using a modulus instead of an array is that the modulus calculation that they're using is less taxing than an array is. Whereas an array is actually storing data, the modulus is only calculating a position between a certain set of states. So when value function is x and it equals this point because of something changing, it's not going through an array to actually find the position, just being like, oh, it's this value, give it that. It's doing a calculation and not searching for information. At least that's how I understand it, because an array is a variable, right? The type of variable. It's been months, or years, since I've actually coded. Everyone thinks I'm a game dev, and I'm not. But I'm pretty sure that's the logic behind the reason for the use of modulus. It's to save space and not use an array, which is storing information. Yeah, that's what I thought. So they're using, like I said, modulus is being used to calculate the state. to save space. Oh, I didn't actually. Well, once you learn how to program for one thing, you basically learn how to program for another thing because all programming is logic. So once you understand how logics work, the only thing that changes is how to communicate that, which is why languages are different. Java is somewhat different from from C sharp, but only slightly. You know, there's also different types of language. Like I think C++ isn't that assembly or something like that? Like it's a deeper level of access to a computer than like Java or C sharp. Okay. Copy the bone constraints. There we go. So all these should now have, yeah. So now when I scale on the z-axis, they flatten out like they should, yes. So yeah, if you learn programming in one language, all it takes is just learning how the other language works to do it, and you already understand how it works as a concept, because it's all logic based. You can code in theory without ever writing actual code. It's like pseudocode. As long as you have the logic down, you could write it out as like actual, like a sentence or just like symbols or stuff like that, and it would still make sense, but it's just not in a language, if you know what I mean. Okay. I think we're at a pretty good point. Let's make a new increment to this. I want to. I need to look up references for lily pads because I need to know the groups. Where did my OBS go? There. Okay. That's no. Get out of here. Alright, that was my group chat for the the Call of Cthulhu game. It's not important. Lily pads. Shame there isn't one written to look more like an actual sentence that might make it easier to read. I mean, it would make it easier to read, but the problem would become the coding would be coding languages are designed in a way so as to not be cumbersome to write, right? Like, so a stenographer is someone in like I think that's the right word. A stenographer is someone in like a court proceedings, or someone who is like listening in to a proceeding or anything like that, and they're writing things down. But they write in a way that is like designed to be as compact as physically possible or logically possible. The same reason is that you don't like it takes computer space to store to store the code itself, so writing it out in full sentences is really cumbersome to store, as well as parse, because if we're writing it like an actual human language, there's a lot more happening than just straight logic. So if you just so if you write out like 4 equals 5, right? Like you actually write out the word equals, you're suddenly storing 5 different characters to do one thing instead of just an equals sign. And also, I'm pretty sure there is like a coding language that is like that was designed by MIT. It was basically just designed to teach programming and coding. It isn't like an actual like functioning thing, like that's like used for commercial things or like practical things. Of course, people can do practical things with it. I think people have made games with it for shits and giggles, but it's not like, it's not a particularly good language. Okay. Let me look at these references. Okay. Yeah. Now, I don't know personally if that's like a legitimately a thing, but in my head that makes sense because you're saving. Like at the end of the day, a code can basically just be a TXT file. That's basically all it can be. All you have to do is tell it how to run it, and then it does it. So the language is written, and it is written in a IED, and that's what like parses the language for you to actually make the computer do things. And depending on your IED, that's what the language that you're using. It knows how to use that language. So depending on the language, it's very complicated. But yeah, a lot of that stuff I don't know if a lot of people think about. It really snowing, man. Okay. What I want to do is I want to make a lily. That's something I'd like to do. And something that I'm pretty sure happens with flowers and like petals and stuff like that is they follow the Fibonacci sequence. I'm pretty sure. So the amount of petals that you have, they follow that sequence. So if I let's see, oh wait, I'm fucking stupid. Fibonacci sequence. It's coming here soon. Oh, unfortunately, already getting dark at 6 p.m. Yeah. Yeah, where do you live, Titanium? Brad? I remember you said you don't. You have a different language. You speak a different language. Are you Swedish? I don't remember. Okay, so the Fibonacci sequence is that. I think 21 looks to be a good number for me to do. I think I want to try 21 petals. Or I might do 34. You live in Minnesota. Oh, that's the language you were talking about. Okay. I'm sorry. Minnesota, Little Norway. Okay, so if we do 34. Come on, get out of the way. Okay, so how many petals are there, actually? If I could count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot. There's more than 21. So I think 34 is a pretty good number to try and hit. Yeah. And all we gotta do is design those little flower petals and then set them to an array, and off we go. I had no idea about flowers using that sequence. Yeah. I mean, it's just like a random trivia thing, but I'm pretty sure the amount of petals that flowers have follow that sequence. But as long as it looks decent enough. Okay. Hold on, his face is droopy. Oh, it's because of that. Oh, that's what happened. I wondered why it was. Yeah, Frog's having a strong. I was wondering why it wasn't saving the pose, and the reason why is because it wasn't in record mode. Yeah. Okay. Symmetrize that over. Yes. Automatic weighting. There you go. Got it back. Very happy, Frog. Excite. Yeah, jaw's still not fixed, unfortunately. I can't be fucked to fix it. So that's just where it's gonna be. Many flies, happy times, yeah. How's that look? That's pretty good, but the eyes are being moved. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, the eye sockets just get moved. It's awful. Okay. Well, we'll worry about it when we actually get to a sculpting mode. Okay, I'm dangerously close to ripping my earbuds out again. What the fuck? Huh. Seems that they've scaled in the wrong direction. I think I'm gonna take another BRB. Oh, this will be really short, so don't worry about it too much. 1 second. let's go back to the console capture and let's get back to it's kind of bothering me actually. I'm just gonna. This makes me want to turn on the Switch. No, I got into Animal Crossing for like a hot minute, but like I couldn't stick with Animal Crossing. I don't know. Crossing didn't stick with it. Ah, fair enough. Oh, I'm in pose mode. Hold on, I need to get out of that. GameCube one. I was into New Horizons actually. I have New Horizons. Wait, is it in here? Yeah, I still have it in here. I don't know. They turned dodo codes into a business. Wow. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do to make a lily pad, we're gonna make a circle. Let's do, I don't know. Yeah, let's stick with 72. Stick with 72 for now. Set the filling type to triangular fan. Wow. Okay, let's take that scale. Whoa, too much. Now, size-wise, a lily pad would be way fucking bigger than this actual frog is. It's modeled after a Australian red-eye tree frog, and they are like the size of your thumb. They're small. So, they would not be this big. The lily pad would not be this small. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck. This is my statuette, and that's how it's gonna be. I'm going to throw a subdivision surface modifier on it. I don't think it did that. Come on, there it goes. We're gonna do that. And then I think if I just delete some of that, yeah, there you go. And we could, whoa. Is it Shift E? How do I sharpen it? Yeah, it is sharpen. Well, it doesn't really do that. Okay, let me subdivide. Try that again. Okay, that's closer to what we want. I didn't realize they were that sharp like that. This is why it pays to look at references. Ah, they're sharp in there, but they round right there. Okay. So we're gonna undo that a bit. Let's just delete one edge. There we go. And then add the subdivision surface modifier. There we go. Do a subdivide there, and then mark that sharp. There you go. Hit this up to a new level like that. Make it 3. Make it 3. Why not? Okay. And then all we gotta do is we gotta apply that, and then we'll add a solidify. Not yet. If I just go into sculpt and then dynamic topology, assuming I could just draw on it, it won't cause a problem. Where's the normals on this thing? Which way is it going? Base orientation. Okay, from the top. That's where I need it to be. How we working here? That one's a pretty good reference because it's kind of like ribbed on the top. Like plant ribbing or whatever. There we go. Wish I had my clipboard. I don't know where it is, unfortunately. Okay, so from above, can I, if I draw, I can't see. Cool. Let me also set this to shade smooth. I don't know if dynamic topology gives a shit about that. Might not. So if I just start sculpting on it, didn't even fucking matter. Okay. So I'm gonna mirror on the Z and Y. I ain't do a goddamn thing. Where's the origin? Oh, it's all the way over there. No wonder why it doesn't fucking do anything. Of course. Set the origin there. So now when I sculpt, it should do stuff. What the fuck is... It'll sort itself out when I re-topologize. It'll be fine. I just perplexed as to what the hell was going on there. Sculpt, top view, dynamic topology, yes. Let's get some Mandela effect going on here. Or Mandela, not Mandela. By the way, your videos on YouTube, texture baking is one of the only ones I've ever seen that wasn't unnecessarily convoluted 1 hour or longer video. Absolutely changed me. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And then in some areas from the top, we'll just sort of, not so much. Press it in there. And then probably just a little bit of roughage. We don't, well, hold on. I have it set to the thing. Don't do that. I don't need symmetry for this. It's not perfectly round. They shouldn't be. A little bit of roughage going on here. Okay. Take that, set it to smooth. A little bit of there. What's that? Yeah. Sculpt. Remesh. I don't know. Don't do that. Voxel size. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened. Too smaller if it does anything. Let's do 0.5. It probably doesn't like the fact that it's flat entirely, so it's just melting. Multi-res. Oh, they didn't put a fucking multi-res on that. Maybe that came automatic. Maybe that's a thing with Blender, like it throws a multi-res on it, like when you do dynamic topology. Let me try that again. Sculpting. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Sculpt, dynamic topology, turn that on. No. Must have hit some kind of hotkey or something. Fuck. Oh god, it's all out of whack. Ah. Okay. Let me hit it with a solidify. You know what? Pretty sure. Ever so slightly. I think there's a bit to it like that. Ever so. Okay, so if we apply that, and then go to sculpting and try to remesh, it's that. Cool. It does end up working. I think that's a lot cleaner than where it was. Because it was fucking nasty a hot second ago. You could probably make it a bit better. Fuck. What the fuck? Just a little something to sort of smooth out those edges on the side. Okay. And then we're kind of probably something like that. I just want it to just right on his head. That would probably require a cloth physics simulation, which is not something I fuck around with a lot. That's gonna be beans. That's gonna be really beans. It's true. If I'm printing this off, it is going to need to be thicker than what it currently is. So that just needs to be thicker. For shits and giggles, let's see what happens when I throw this into a physics simulation. That's a particle system. Hold on, physics. Let's throw a cloth sim on it. And let's throw a collision on this. They do go flop. Set that to 64. That should be in the process of baking. It's falling through the floor, I imagine, right? Yeah, because there's no collisions after that. Okay, let's work on the actual thing itself. That's the quality, the viscosity. Internal springs, probably. Yeah, probably a little bit of pressure. Probably didn't need to do a solidify. I should probably fix that. Oh, hold on. That's actually pretty damn close to how it probably should be. Pressure scale, maybe half of that. Do you have a printer? What happens if it doesn't come out right? I do have a printer. I've said before, it is an Elgu Saturn Pro. It's a 4K resolution monitor screen that prints on. If it doesn't come out right, I try again. That's basically how it goes. Let's see now. I'm gonna be printing. I'll probably go through I'll go through the process of showing what it'll look like as it's going to print, because I had to throw it through Cheeto box once it's done. Yeah, you have to put it through what's called a slicer. What it does is it breaks it down into like topographical layers that you can print from, because the computer has to know how to displace layers of either, depending on the type of printer it is, either layers of resin as it's like being scanned in, or like a filament head going around and like filling it in. It depends. Okay, so let's see here now. Pressure. That's pretty good. Let's make it a little bit floppier, right? Make it even half as floppier than that. This needs to be hidden. I would like this to have some more friction. Can I do more friction? Can this have more friction? Tension, compression, pressure, collision. Yes. Oh, that's quality. Yeah, probably have some self-collision. It's probably a good idea. Don't want it to collide. Like, don't want it to be able to pass through itself. Velocity, compression, dampening, compression. Okay, let's turn internal self-collision, turn that off. That was a bad idea. Oh God. Let's try turning down the pressure one more time. That's tension. Pressure. Oh, it's set to 0 pressure. Maybe internal springs? What happens if I turn that off? That's what happens when I turn that off. Turn that back on. Tension. Maybe bring that down to 10, bring that down. Just do 10 across the board. collision fields or particles soft body. Okay. So if I want to do that, I would need to turn down the distance for this. That would make the impact more accurate. Let's do 0.5, like 300 times more accurate. This should make it a little. Max creation. Set that to internal spring temp. Is that a 5? How's that? I can get it. I'm thinking about getting one so I could print out old school RuneScape models. Yeah. Shit, where is that model I have? 1 second. Oh, you know what? I bet it's downstairs. I had actual fan mail sent to me where I'd printed out like one of my I did a model of Mina the Hollower, and someone said, "Hey, I'll print that out for it." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, send it to me." And they sent it to me on the 3D printer. I think I've shown this off before, but I've also made this little Hydra. I think I've shown this off before. But the Hydra came out pretty cool. Dark Souls PTSD flashback. Okay, I think this has made it more floppy. I set those to 0. What does that do? Maximum floppy. That's not good. There needs to be something. 0.1. Like Hydra is brutal. Oh yeah, that thing fucked me up quite a bit. Oh shit, the frogs, the eyes don't have collision. I didn't even realize that. Okay, so we have the floppiness. We got the pancake. Let's move it a little bit over there. Hey, listen here, you little shit. Oh god. Ah! Bless you. Bless. The internal spring's a little bit too not as much. Let's set that to 0.5 maybe. That might be enough. I just don't want it to pass through itself like that. Okay, so what if we passed a subdivision surface over that? Make it smoother. I think that's pretty alright. I think I could apply that. But let me save this as its own thing in case I decide I want to change it later. So, yeah, we're up to sculpt 3. I'll blow my nose. Ah. I could probably make this a little bit more clothy using sculpt to push it in a little bit. But let's go to this and then what would it be? Fill with a bit of cache. Calculate to frame, current could bake to all, delete all, bake all dynamics? How do I apply this? Do I just... Ah, there you go. Simple. Just do that. All right, sculpts. Surely there's cloth. That's right. This brush kind of sucks. Deformation, push, pull, radial. Let's try push. Just like push it in towards the frog. It made it a lot more wrinkly. That's probably should have been expected. Maybe push it back this way. Okay. So this is just about what's going to print. Gonna need a way to like join that together because they're just kind of sitting on top of each other. There's no real overlap. There's no thing really holding them together in terms of, you know, anything. So might have to take some of these areas for the lily pad and like shrink wrap it to the mesh, and then from there maybe join them. Yeah, thank you. And then right here we are going to make a lily. We're gonna make one of these little flowery bits. It's going to be sitting on top of the lily. If we're talking about the actual plant itself, it's not anatomically accurate. Who gives a shit? I don't. I like the idea, so I'm going to do it. So we're going to... let me hit this with sculpt real quick. Smooth it out just a little bit more. There we go. Save the sculpt 3. We're good. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to make a pedal. We just have to start with a pedal. That's where it goes. That's where we go from there. And I don't really know what's going on with that so much. That's probably like the inner core of the flower, like where all the pollen is. So I guess we'll work with that somehow. Ah. But we will make a mesh, make a circle. I'll just get rid of that. You know what? Yeah, let's actually keep it sharp. There we go. Can I do a grid fill? Shift G. Wait, fuck. How do I do that? Control G? Okay, I guess it is Control G. Span the entire way. That's not really what I want. Yeah, that's no. Ah, god damn it. Fuck. These fucking things are gonna destroy me. God damn it. Just ripped them right out of my ears for the 3rd time. Fuck. God damn it. Ah. Chill streamer. We're a chill streamer. Jesus Christ. Just ripped right out of my fucking ears. Yeah, good. Rip them right out. Yeah. You gonna buy new ones? I need to. I really do. I just haven't. I mean, these are literally ones I found out of a trash can. So shouldn't really be surprised about performance, all things considered, but like, fuck. You know what? Here's what we'll do. Hit F, and then, would remesh really do what I want it to do? We'll just quantify it. That's all it would do. Like, there'd be no... It wouldn't fill it in a way that's, like, beneficial. Delete the vertices, hit F. No. We're just gonna do this like an asshole. Because I don't have an add-on that would allow me to just hit this and be like, yeah, I'll fill it with grid squares, and then it would do it. But we're unfortunately. I'm also probably going about this the very incorrect way. So we'll just go down here and hit J. That cuts all of them up. Wrong one. Also, I'm kind of tired about my hair. It's all floppy. I did not style it at all. Let's go with smooth. Set that to sharp. Oopsies. No. Set that to solidify. I think I should be able to. Just smooth. Where the hell these come from? Random edges that just don't belong there. Yeah. No, I don't think so. Okay, so if I apply a vertex group to this, I set this as the vertex group for that. This should affect the way that this solidifies, I'm pretty sure. Thickness factor to use 0. Like this should affect that. Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, Shift K. It should apply to everything. There. If we go along the sides like this. You fucking donkey. Okay. Sign. Or at the least, sign like barely anything. the whole way around there, signing like that. I think this one's a lot easier to count. 1, 2. I'm a bit too tired to do that though. It's like, oh, this should be easy. Immediately gives up. Oh, let's say, what's in the Fibonacci sequence? Hold on. 6. 5 is in the Fibonacci. Let's do 8, maybe. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to add a empty plane right there. And then we are going to add a array modifier, not to relative offset, but to object offset to this empty. And we're going to rotate it. Let's see here. 360 divided by 8. That does not do anything that I would have wanted it to do. Okay. 360 divided by 8. 45. I should have known that. Okay, and then we set that to 8. Whoop. That's kind of neat. Okay. Top. Don't know if the lily flowers are that. Oh, hold on. I have to change that because the way I have things set up. Okay. There we go. That's lily petal 1. This is lily petal 2. Otherwise, you messed around with geometry nodes much yet. Seems like, yeah, I have not really touched geometry nodes. I just haven't. A lot of it is very complicated, and it takes a lot of time and practice to actually use it. I don't touch it. Plain and simple. Okay. Oopsies. Going to take this one, gonna set it to, I believe it's this empty. Which one is this set to? Oh. Empty 5. Think so. I think I want to set this one to like 13. Alt R, 360 divided by 13. What was that? Nope. Nothing particularly interesting. Don't mind me. Okay. These things suck. Okay. Yeah. The pedals also kind of spiral inwards. Actually, that's an interesting idea. What if I did that instead? Like that. There you go. That's interesting. What's number 31? 34. I don't really get all that much smaller than the other. They do come in more. Don't know if I could do that with this empty. This does give me the general layout that I would like of them. Now it just needs to kind of, from the center, bring them up. This is basically what I'd want. Let's just duplicate that and
this is an applied version of that. I'll consider this a meta object and just get rid of it. Or just hide it for now. Origin of geometry, set that there. That's where that would go. Right on there. As long as it's not like fucking with its eye or something like that. Something weird. But we're gonna make a duplicate copy over there, over here, so we can work on it in its own workspace as opposed to working on it like right in here. Okay, so that's where it thinks the center of this is. That's probably a bit closer. Set origin there. And really, we could just take various petals and just sort of keep doing this with them. Kind of bring them all up and just sort of fluff them up like this. Morbidly curious, what would happen if we just took it and then let's run a subdivision surface on it. Let's smooth that a decent amount. sure if that makes much sense. I might just stick with just the lily pad. Not too sure. Also, not too keen on how the flower is. Just as is kind of shit. Might be a bit overcrowded. Might be a bit overcrowded. Yeah, I think it's quite overcrowded now that I look at it. I'm at the. I might delete some. Probably have to delete some of those petals. Flattening it also might help that. God, fucking shit. Ripped them right out. Fourth time. I can't sit cross-legged in my own goddamn chair. Ah. It's going on 4 hours, man. I probably should do it. Is it snowing? A little bit. We should probably go get some actual lunch instead of just peanut butter sandwiches. But yeah, that being the case, the lily flowers kind of look like shit in my opinion. Same time, it still could use just a little bit more work. Figure it out maybe, but it looks like a fucking succulent. A little bit. It's also just kind of, it has to be thick so that way it can be printed correctly. I think this will be fine for now. I can work on it later. Well, I appreciate everyone coming in and watching me stream. It's been a fucking while. I mean, since for like an honest to God, like good stream. My last stream was like minimal effort. I was like fucking brain dead and like tired. And that was like 12 in the morning. So it was probably right after I got off work. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Orange mint chocolate vanilla? Choco vanilla? Wow. That's a good combo, I guess. Yeah. The orange chocolate vanilla. I could see mint. I don't know. That seems interesting. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see you guys probably later. I might stream. With my schedule the way that it is, I might start streaming after I get off work around midnight. So I don't know how that'll play out in terms of people being able to watch, but in like on like a Saturday, I could probably stream earlier, like how it is right now. But right now, I'm tired and hungry. I'm gonna probably go get something to eat, and well, I'll just see you guys later. So, yep. It was nice. Goodbye, chicken nuggets. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.